everybody, Zach again at newtutorial.com. Wanted to come in and do a video for you today. It has been a while since I've done a video because I've been really super busy. There is a lot of things going on here around the homestead, and we have been busy with the gardens. It's summer, and we are starting to harvest. This week we're starting to can and put a bunch of canned goods up in the pantry, and so there's just so much going on. Plus, we started a new channel and website at AmericanHomestead.com. You can find the link in the description below if you want to check that out. And so we've been really busy with the creation of the new website and channel, YouTube channel, and with the canning and the harvesting and building projects. We're building, there's so much stuff we're building. We're getting ready for Sukkot 2014, which the registration will be up soon on the website on newtutorial.com. And so there's just a lot of things that we are doing. And so I just kind of put things aside while I was doing some of these other things, and I'm going to try to get back and start getting into the groove again of doing some more Torah videos and new tutorial videos. So anyway, I've been going back and forth with a guy for like the last, I guess, week, 2 weeks, maybe, I guess 2 or 3 weeks or so, maybe, about trying to get him on the channel, and we're going to talk about some things, talk about some Bible stuff, talk about kind of do a debate, back and forth discussion on the Torah and the validity of it today for people who call themselves believers. And so we're going to do that, and we're kind of working out a schedule right now, so it's not very often I find somebody who wants to actually come on the channel and talk about Torah and disagree with it and present themselves as with an argument to counter what I believe on Torah. Now understand that I got a lot of Christians who come to me and say, Zach, you're wrong on this. You don't understand grace. You don't understand, the newness of the cross. You don't understand what was the sacrifice of the cross. You don't understand. It's like, dude, you don't understand what I came out of. No, you don't understand. You don't understand what I came out of. I mean, I was where you're at now, and that's where I've moved out of. I've understood the theology and the doctrine of Christianity and the denomination I belong to, and now other denominations, and see what they belong to, and understand that if any denomination, no matter what denomination it is, goes against Torah, goes against the words of Moses, and violates Deuteronomy 13, they're all wrong. I mean, you hear all, I was raised in a church where they tell you up and down, this is why Mormonism is wrong. And, or such and such is wrong. But, Mormonism, they have this whole other Book of Mormon. Well, that right there disqualifies it because it breaks Deuteronomy 13 test. If you don't know what the Deuteronomy 13 test is, there's a great video out there by 119 Ministries called the Deuteronomy 13 test. And it's very clear what that test is. And if anything you believe, or any doctrine or theology you hold to violates that test, you know that it's false. Now, the question to ask yourself, did Messiah, the one they call Jesus, Yeshua, his name being salvation, Yeshua, did he break the Deuteronomy 13 test? No, he didn't. He didn't break that test. He didn't fail that test. He didn't fail the Deuteronomy 13 test as described in the book of Deuteronomy by Moses. He didn't break that. And you can go back and look through all the gospel accounts, and you'll see that he passed with flying colors every single time, and even more so. I mean, it was just amazing. It was all about the love for the neighbor and love for God. And these people during his time had forgotten all of that. And so, no, Yeshua did not break the Deuteronomy 13 test, or did not fail the Deuteronomy 13 test. And so that's how you know he's legit. But you look at Christianity today, the denominations and doctrines and theologies that we hold to, that people hold to, they fail. They fail because they've added to and taken away from the Torah. It's very clear. If someone comes, and even if they perform signs and wonders and they tell you to do something different than what I'm telling you here today, you know they're false. You know they're false. And that's what we have today. And so I'm really looking forward to going back and forth and having a discussion with the people who, like a guy named Justin, who's going to be coming on our channel hopefully soon, and having this discussion and debate. And it'll be a lively debate. I mean, there's never going to be any harsh feelings on my end towards anybody who comes on my channel and wants to talk about this stuff. Normally, what I require from someone who comes on this channel is for them to have some sort of Bible education background, seminary degree, something like that. Now, I don't know if Justin has that, but he presented himself in a very articulate and educated manner. So I think that he would be a good fit to come on this channel. When I read his email and asking, it was very, very open to the discussion, and seemed very positive overall in his responses. So I think he would be a good candidate on here to come on the channel And again, like I said, I don't hold any, when all the discussion is done, when everything is complete, and we've had our, our boxing match of, so to speak, there's no hard feelings here. I can understand, I know where you're coming from because I've been there. Okay. But the question I had to ask myself when I came out of it all is, what was sin? What was sin? That's a tough question, because I've never been asked that question before. I never asked that question of myself before I came to understanding of Torah. What is sin? What is sin? Transgression of the law. 1 John 3:4. That's what sin is. Transgression of the law. And so once I took that into account, I had to know what the law was. And I can't go by some man's or some doctrine's interpretation of the law. I need to know what God's interpretation of the law is and how it applies to me, or if it does. Because if that's what sin is, and I'm guilty of sin, and I had a Messiah who came and died on Passover for that sin, then I better do everything I can in my power to live according to that law and away from sin. And so I'm really looking forward to the debate, looking forward to the discussion. I think it's coming up soon, and so we're working out some details now on how to get that going. But I wanted to make a video just to let you know I'm still out here, haven't gone anywhere. And we're still making videos. I got a lot of things planned. We got to talk about the Jubilee coming up. We got to talk about new moons coming up. There's a lot of stuff we want to talk about coming up. And so we're going to do that shortly. Stay tuned to the channel. All right, we'll leave it at that. Go home, read your Bible. Thanks.